Where can you find the best pizza in Phoenix? That's what I'm talking about today. I'm going to share some of the top pizza places in Phoenix along with some of my favorites. Let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amy Hayslett and I'm a realtor here in Phoenix, Arizona. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. And while you're at it, ring that bell notification because I talk about all things real estate and fun things to do here in the Phoenix area, and I don't want you to miss anything. So there are many different styles of pizzas, and Phoenix has a great representation of wonderful pizzerias from across the board. Today we're going to break it up into three categories, starting with wood-fired pizzas, moving along to the deep dish style pizzas like the Chicago style deep dish pizzas, and then finally covering thin crust pizzas. So let's dig in. When it comes to wood-fired pizzeria, my favorite here in Phoenix is Pizzaria Bianco. I think it's the one that really put Phoenix on the map for great pizza places. It's been featured on Oprah, it's been featured by Martha Stewart and Rachel Ray, and Condé Nast magazine ranked it the #1 pizzeria in the US. So yes, I said the US. It's really a great pizza place. Bronx native Chris Bianco started baking pizzas out of a grocery store corner back in 1988 here in Phoenix, and now there's 2 Pizzaria Biancos, and when you go, you're typically gonna find long lines, but it's well worth the wait. Now, if you go, I recommend you get a traditional red sauce pizza, but also try my favorite, the Bianco Verde. The cheese will just melt in your mouth like butter, and you can thank me later. Another great place for wood-fired pizza that's just a little bit down the road from Pizzaria Bianco is called Cibo. And while I have to admit I haven't tried it myself, many Phoenicians are saying this is as good or better than Pizzaria Bianco, so it's definitely on my bucket list for pizza places to try. Okay, so if you love deep dish style, Chicago style pizza, then you gotta get over to Uptown Plaza in Phoenix and go over to Lou Malinotti's. This is a Chicago-based restaurant that just opened up their first restaurant outside of the state of Illinois, and it was much anticipated by Phoenicians, and it hasn't disappointed as they continue to line up for this delicious, buttery, flaky crust. It's really very good, and I highly recommend you try it. All right, if you can't stand the lines over at Malinotti's, here's a couple other places you can try. Buddy Z's in Queen Creek and Gino's East in Glendale. Now, you let me know what your favorite deep dish style pizza is. I want to hear from you. Now let's talk about thin style crust pizza. So not all great thin style crust pizza is going to come from New York. In fact, a Valley favorite and the favorite of my Chicago-born husband is Spinato's Pizza. Owners Ken and Elaine Spinato have been serving up great pizza right here in the Valley for over 40 years when they came from Chicago. They were named the best pizzeria in 2014 by Phoenix magazine. Okay, for those of you that like thin crust pizza, you might also want to try out Venezia New York style pizza and Ray's Pizza. All 3 of these restaurants have several locations throughout the Valley. Now, you let me know, what's your favorite thin style crust pizza? I want to hear from you next. All right, so there you have it. Those are some great places to get pizza here in Phoenix. But now I want to hear from you. What are some of your favorite pizza places here in Phoenix? Tell me in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And we'll see you next time. Until then, have a great day. Bye-bye. Where can you... All right. Am I plugged in? Try here in Phoenix. But I want to know, what are some of your favorite